Are you an older guy who sometimes feels out of the loop when it comes to understanding if a woman is interested in you? Well, you're not alone. Today, we're spotlighting those attraction signs older men often miss. Whether it's due to generational differences, misinterpretation, or just not knowing what to look for, many signals can fly under the radar. But fear not, because by the end of this video, you'll be clued into those subtle cues and hidden hints that indicate she's definitely into you. And don't skip our bonus tip at the end of this video, which perfectly encapsulates all the points we've discussed. It's a key piece of advice for effectively recognizing and responding to these attraction signs, refining your understanding and interactions. Make sure to watch till the end for this crucial insight. 1. Preening behavior. This is a classic, yet often overlooked, sign of attraction, especially in the mature dating scene. What do we mean by preening? It's those small adjustments a woman might make to her appearance when she's around you. This could be smoothing out her dress, reapplying lipstick, or subtly adjusting her hair. It's not just about vanity, it's her subconsciously wanting to look her best in your presence. Now, you might be thinking, but doesn't everyone want to look good? Sure, but there's a difference when these actions increase significantly around someone they're attracted to. It's like a peacock fanning its feathers, but in a more human, less feathery way. Why do older men miss this sign? Often it's because they're not observing closely, or they misinterpret these actions as mere social etiquette or personal habits. However, paying attention to these details can reveal a lot about her interest level. So, next time you're chatting with a woman and notice she seems to be giving herself a quick once-over or fixing her hair more often than usual, take note. It might just be the signal you've been missing. And remember, it's not just about noticing, but also appreciating the effort. Acknowledging these small acts can be a subtle yet powerful way to reciprocate interest. 2. Unusual availability. It's when she seems to have time for you, regardless of her busy schedule. This could mean she's rearranging her plans or extending her day just to spend time with you. It's not about her suddenly being free all the time, but noticing when she makes an effort to be available specifically for you. For instance, if she's typically a busy person but starts to offer you pockets of her time, that's a signal. Maybe she's suggesting coffee catch-ups, offering to help with tasks, or simply asking when you're free next. This behavior shows she values your company and wants to invest her time in getting to know you better. Understanding this sign is about recognizing the shift in her normal routine. If she's making exceptions, altering her schedule, or suggesting spontaneous meetups, pay attention. It's her way of saying, I want to be around you. And remember, it's not just about being physically present, it's about the intention behind it. If she's carving out time specifically for you, it's a clear indicator of her interest. If you notice this unusual availability, consider it a green light to deepen the conversation or propose new activities together. 3. Subtle flirting. This kind of flirting is less about grand gestures and more about the small, nuanced interactions. It could be as simple as a lingering look, a playful tease, or a light touch on the arm. These actions might seem insignificant on their own, but when they're part of her regular behavior around you, they're signals worth noting. Pay attention to her conversation style. Is she laughing more with you, finding reasons to initiate chats, or sharing personal stories? These are her ways of creating a connection. Notice her body language too. Is she leaning in when you speak, mirroring your actions, or maintaining eye contact longer than usual? These subtle cues are her nonverbal way of showing interest. Subtle flirting is all about the details. It's in the way she remembers your likes and dislikes, sends you messages for no particular reason, or singles you out in a group. She's essentially signaling that she enjoys your company and wants to be closer to you. Recognizing these signs requires a bit of observation and patience, but once you tune into these subtle forms of communication, you'll find they're telling a story of attraction. So, take a moment to notice these small details. They could be the key to understanding her interest in you. I hope you're finding value in the video so far. If you are, could you show some support? A quick like, a comment, or even a subscribe would mean a lot. Thank you so much. 4. Proximity and touch. These are powerful indicators of attraction that can often fly under the radar, especially for older men. This is all about how close she positions herself to you and the instances when she makes physical contact. It's not just about the frequency of these actions, but also the context and the comfort level between you two. When she chooses to sit close to you, leaving little to no space, it's a sign she's comfortable and wants to be nearer. This could be during a meal, in a group setting, or when you're both alone. It's her nonverbal way of saying, I like being close to you. Touch is another level of this proximity sign. This isn't about grand gestures or overt actions. It's about the subtle, perhaps even accidental touches. Maybe it's a light brush against your arm, a quick touch on the shoulder to emphasize a point, or even helping to adjust your clothing. These are brief but significant moments that indicate a desire for a deeper connection. Understanding these signs involves paying attention to her behavior and your own feelings of comfort. If you notice she's consistently seeking opportunities to be close or to touch you in non-intrusive ways, it's a strong signal of her interest. It's her way of showing attraction, inviting you to respond and connect on a deeper level. 5. Attention-seeking behaviors. Such behaviors are often a clear sign of someone's interest, yet they can be easily overlooked, especially by older men. When a woman is seeking your attention, she's not just looking for your time. She's indicating she values your presence and response. This can manifest in various ways, from asking for your opinion on seemingly trivial matters to sending you updates about her day. Notice if she's engaging with you more on social media, liking your posts, commenting, or initiating conversations. These are modern ways of seeking someone's attention without being too direct. She might also make an effort to show up at events she knows you'll attend, or suddenly take interest in hobbies or topics you're passionate about. These behaviors are her way of saying, "I'm here, and I want to be noticed by you." It's not just about making noise. It's about making a connection. She's trying to find common ground, or create reasons to interact, whether it's through questions, shared experiences, or direct communication. Understanding this sign is about noticing when you become a priority in her actions. If she's consistently making an effort to engage with you, especially in ways that are a departure from her usual behavior, take it as a hint. She's not just being friendly, she's showing interest. So when you notice these attention-seeking behaviors, consider how they might be her way of drawing you closer. 6. Courteous acts. These are subtle yet powerful indicators of someone's interest, particularly in the context of older adults navigating the dating scene. These acts go beyond basic politeness. They are deliberate gestures that show she cares about your comfort and well-being. This could range from bringing you a coffee just the way you like it, to offering a ride home, or simply ensuring you're included in a conversation. Pay attention to these acts of kindness and thoughtfulness. If she's going out of her way to make your life easier or more pleasant, it's not just good manners. It's her showing she values and thinks about you. These gestures may seem small, but they're significant in the language of attraction. Notice if she remembers small details about your preferences and dislikes and acts on them. Does she send you links to articles or videos she thinks you'll enjoy? Does she ask about your day or how you're feeling with genuine concern? These are all forms of courteous acts that signal interest. Understanding these signs involves recognizing when someone is consistently considerate towards you, especially if these actions are above and beyond what is typical for casual friendships. So, take a moment to consider their deeper meaning. They could be her way of subtly expressing her interest and affection towards you. Bonus tip: observing consistency and patterns. Our bonus tip is all about observing consistency and patterns in behavior, a crucial yet often overlooked aspect of understanding attraction, especially for older men. This tip ties all previous points together. It's not just about noticing a single act of kindness or a moment of flirtation. It's about recognizing a consistent pattern in her actions and interactions with you. Consistency is key. If she's repeatedly showing signs of interest, like making time for you, engaging in subtle flirting, or performing courteous acts, these are not random occurrences. They are deliberate and indicative of her feelings towards you. Look for these patterns over time. Is she consistently making an effort to be near you, seeking your attention, or finding ways to touch base with you? Patterns in behavior provide a clearer picture than isolated incidents. They can help you distinguish between friendly politeness and genuine interest. If her warm gestures and invites are not just one-offs but part of an ongoing trend, she's likely signaling deeper affection. Remember, understanding attraction in the context of older dating requires patience and attention to detail. Observing consistent patterns in her behavior towards you is a strong indicator of her interest. So, take a step back, look at the bigger picture, and notice if there's a continuous thread in how she relates to you. This observation can be the key to unlocking a clearer understanding of her feelings. Now that you know how to spot those attraction signs, what's next for you? Discover how to tell if she's thinking about you, or learn what younger women look for in older men. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more.